If you're a restaurant owner using Toast POS, let me show you how to make tens of thousands of dollars in additional sales every month by just using your POS system to maximize your marketing campaigns. And so in this video, I'm going to break down step by step how you can take data from your Toast POS and turn it into real revenue. And we'll dive into strategies like using Meta ads, Google Performance Max campaigns to bring back customers who might have fallen off the radar to keep your restaurant growing. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Jace. I'm the COO at Dineline and Dishio, and we've helped over 2,500 restaurants grow with the data-driven marketing strategies like the ones I'm about to share. So let's jump right in. So before we get too deep in this video, let's kick things off with an important mindset shift, which is focusing on your existing customers is the smartest and most profitable move you can make. And this is true because your current customers are already familiar with your restaurant, love your food, and often just need a little nudge to come back. But here's the issue. Most restaurant owners don't fully leverage the goldmine of data sitting right in their POS system. And that data is your biggest weapon for building campaigns that drive repeat visits. And for example, let's talk about Bourbon Barbecue, which is one of our clients in Bozeman, Montana. They've been doing incredibly well, generating over $200,000 a month in revenue for the past couple of years, but recently they hit a plateau. And instead of dumping more new money into customer acquisition, we asked one simple question. How can we bring back the people who already know and love this place? And the results that we were able to get for them speak for themselves. Here's where things get exciting. If you're using Toast POS, you already have everything you need to find customers who've already been stopping by and coming in. And here's exactly what we did for Bourbon Barbecue. So first step is we logged in their Toast POS account. Second is we pulled up the guest book, which is the database of everyone who's ever dined at the restaurant. And three, we filtered the list to identify customers who haven't visited in the last 30 days. And when we did this, we discovered that 4,748 customers who had eaten there before but hadn't come back for over a month. And so why this matters is these customers aren't strangers. They've already enjoyed their food and experience, and you're not necessarily convincing them to go in and try something new. All you need to do is remind them of why they love the restaurant in the first place and stay in front of them. And so this approach is not only more effective, but also far cheaper than spending big on new customer acquisition. Think about it. I always tell this to our clients that everyone's had a favorite spot that they've fallen out of habit of visiting. Life gets busy, new places pop up, but a simple nudge could bring them back. And that's exactly what the case was here. Now that we had our list, the next step was to narrow it down and focus on customers with the highest potential ROI. Here's how we refined it. We filtered the list to focus only on customers with a local area code, which in this case was 406, since it's in Bozeman, Montana. And this brought our list down to 1,694 customers who are local, love the restaurant, and just need a reason to return. And why this matters is it's much easier to target customers that are low-hanging fruit that already live close in that zip code versus going after all those customers that for good reason could probably live in a different state because they were visiting. Let's do some quick math. So if you get 10% of those 1,694 customers to return with an average ticket size of $87, that's an extra $15,000 in revenue. And remember, we're not throwing money at expensive ad campaign. This is all about smart, targeted remarketing. Okay, so now that we got our data, let's talk about actually turning that data into action on Facebook and Instagram ads. This is where things get pretty fun. So here's the play. First, you're going to export that list from those lapsed customers inside of Toast POS. Second, upload that customer contact list into Ads Manager as a custom audience. This lets you serve ads directly to the people on that list. Next, create a simple remarketing campaign with an offer to bring those customers back. And why this works so well is Meta Ads lets you target customers directly by matching their emails and phone numbers from your POS to their profiles on Facebook and Instagram. It's a powerful way to reconnect with people who already know your restaurant. So an example here is the headline could be, "We missed you at insert your restaurant name." A visual in this case of what we used was a juicy, mouthwatering photo of their best-selling dish. offer could be come back this week to get a 10% off your meal. And a call to action, or CTAs like we call it, is claim your discount. So taking this step further, using Meta's Lookalike audiences tool to target new people who are just like your best customers. So to break that down even more, not only could I retarget people in that 406 area code of people who came into the restaurant, but then I could take that customer contact information and tell Meta Instagram, hey, go find me more customers that look already like these best customers. And so this is just another elevated step that you can do on top of your retargeting campaign. So that's the Meta side. Now let's talk about maximizing these customer contacts on Google using Performance Max campaigns. This is an absolute killer because you're going to now be able to use that customer contact information, show up on search, maps, YouTube, Gmail, and more. So here's how we use Toast POS data for Bourbon Barbecue specifically with Google. So similar to Meta, we uploaded their lapsed customer list into Google Ads as a custom audience match. Number two is we set up a Performance Max campaign to target those customers across all Google's platforms, like the ones that I just mentioned. Why this works so well is Performance Max uses artificial intelligence to figure out where your ads are going to perform the best. So here's realistically what might happen is someone searches best barbecue near me on Google, your ad shows up. They might be scrolling YouTube, not even thinking about your restaurant, but boom, there's one of your ads again. They might be checking their maps to find a dinner spot and your location is right at the top with the title Bozeman Best Barbecue, come back and save 10%, for example. And in the map situation, like I just mentioned, it might be a clickable based ad for barbecue near me. And with the YouTube spot, it might show up as one of those videos that you have to skip it after the first 5 to 15 seconds. But this is how you can show up everywhere to people who live just in your zip code. And so here's the takeaway in this video. If your restaurant's feeling stuck, the answer usually isn't to keep throwing money at new customers. The answer is using your existing customers. So you're gonna do this with tools like your Toast POS, Meta Ads, Google Performance Max to make it easier than ever to find those lapsed diners and bring them back. If you want more tips like this one, hit that like button, subscribe, and also I would highly recommend checking out our free marketing restaurant course linked below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.